Okay. Happy Halloween. I'm wearing my skeleton shirt. It is not official Phoebe Bridgers merchandise. It is a skeleton shirt that I made myself. Okay, so I wanted to do this one a couple weeks ago, but I've spent a long time trying to figure out how to play it and how to teach it. The record has 2 guitars on it, and I believe neither of which is played by Phoebe, so it's in a little bit of a different style. There's a baritone guitar that I think is capoed, and then another guitar. This arrangement I based more off of a live version from Red Rocks, which is on YouTube, which is one guitar, and which I think is it's a baritone guitar, but it seems to be in a detuned standard tuning, so I think. So it's like standard tuning, but down to B flat. So B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, F, B flat. Now that is a little bit of a wacky tuning to put a normal guitar into, which is what I've done. It sounds and feels a little weird, especially if you have kind of like normal gauge strings on it. I might do another one where I play it with a guitar that's detuned less. Of course, that could get hard with singing. So you could also do this one in the open D flat that the other songs are in, but then that would be a little bit different. These chord shapes will work in standard tuning. So anyway, your choice. Okay, so the intro, bar at the 12th fret, your thumb is going to go between E and A. It's going to be going between that and then second finger hammering on to third finger on the 13th and 14th frets. So that's like... Meanwhile, middle finger's on the B string, first finger's on the G string, index finger, and it's going to be going 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay, then it goes to B minor. I'm just going to call all of these chords by what they would be if you were in standard tuning. So in other words, like this is an E minor, and this would be a B minor, even though it's actually B flat minor and F minor. Okay, so is that right? Yeah. Okay, so and I think it's a B. You could just play a regular one, regular B flat or regular B minor, but or you could do this little add 9 kind of shape, which is first finger on the 7th fret, third finger on the 9th fret of the A string, pinky the 11th fret of the 4th string of the D. And then a regular like C shape. And then that's like an E minor add 9. So first finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, third finger on the 9th fret of the 4th string, pinky on the 11th fret of the 3rd string, second finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Those are the same kind of chord. Okay, so about the right hand for pretty much the whole rest of the song, it's a little more open. It's not like a strict finger picking pattern. Dung, dung, dung. It's a little more freestyled, right? So I would say, you can experiment with it, Sorry to not give you more guidance, but just try playing around with that hand. Similarly, you could play the whole song with just chords, just sort of keeping the chords going. The guitar does a lot of like little noodles. So to do the first one, coming out of the intro into the verse, or actually I think I did it. So it's like on the 4th string, 7 sliding up to 9, back to 7, then open 3rd, and that's what brings us to the G chord at the beginning, right? So in other words, I'm in this C chord. Okay, so now, in the verse, the chord progression is G, D, E minor, the E minor holds longer, C, G, D, the D holds longer. Then that again, second time it goes to C at the end. So G, D, E minor, C, G, D, G, D, E minor, C, G, D, C. Actually, it's kind of nice to, when you go to the C, to do, I think I just said that the E minor holds longer. It does not. It's G for longer, 3, 4, D, E minor, C, G, D, G, D, E minor, C, G, D, C. That's the verse. You could sort of noodle around the melody, which is like, something like that, so I can work that into my chord progression. That thing that I'm going to on the C is back to kind of a standard, finger picking part, but with this hammer on. Okay, chorus is G to B minor to C. So you can be these shapes, G, B minor, C. You can also be these shapes. G, this is G as a C shape up here. This B minor and this C. It does that twice, then it does E minor, B minor, C, and then G, B minor, C again. Okay, so baby, it's those weird ones that I did in the intro, you could do those. So again, I'd say it's up to you. You can play it everything from simple version of the chord progression, which again is G, B minor, C, G, B minor, C, E minor, B minor, C, G, B minor, C. You could do it in these lower voicings or these higher voicings. It goes verse, chorus, and then there's the outro, the whatever you want part. When I played it just now, I did 2 versions. The high version, I did this for the, so it goes A to C basically for whatever you want. This is a funny A voicing where I have my first finger on the 7th fret of the 4th string, my 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 3rd string, my pinky on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. This allows me to play that melody. Whatever you want, which can take me to C. Whatever you want. And then I also did down here, this is like a sus2 to a C. So you could just play it like that. You can also throw that little passing note in, which is like a B, 2nd fret on the A string. Whatever you want, be whatever you want, whatever you want, etc. Okay, that was pretty fast. Let me know if you have any questions, if I should do it in that other open tuning or like a regular standard tuning, if this tuning is too crazy to get into, or more details on some of those things. But that's like a general outline. All right, happy Halloween. Woo!